Hi guys, my name's Natalie Goddard, and just like many of you out there, in recent years, I've had a really big battle on my hands. I've struggled with chronic pain, chronic illnesses, suppression, and it's hard, just like many of you know it is. I dealt with it in some ways which weren't so clever, and I was lucky enough to have the support by people that helped me deal with it in ways which were better. One of the ways which I chose with it to deal with by myself was by writing and expressing myself through poetry. I was admitted into the Priory in February 2017, and through art therapy, it really helped me tap into my creative side. And that's when I wrote my very first poem. My very first poem was based on where my journey started, when my life started to change. Before my life started to change, I really knew who I was. I knew where I wanted to be. I classed myself as courageous, strong, and it seemed all that disappeared at the click of the fingers. And trying to deal with that, trying to deal with the position I was in now, was the hardest thing in the world. And I felt nobody understood. So I've got 4 poems to share with you. I'm going to share one every day. And the 4 poems are about my journey. And hopefully by the 4th day, you'll see just how far I've managed to come. And I hope that inspires each and every one of you. But I'm going to start off with my first poem. And I want this poem not just to touch the lives of everyone that's going through what I've been through, but I want it to be shared to people that can then start to understand maybe where we are coming from too. Okay, so this poem is about suffering with chronic pain, and it's called Why Doesn't My Pain Get Me? From the outside, you may see nothing wrong, but every day, my fight is long. For those who love me, I paint on my smile, but this will last only a while. Out of pain, they hear me moan and groan, my future of pain already sown. All I want to do is live my life, but with multiple diseases, my body is rife. Nobody really understands what I am going through. I turn to the doctors and ask, what can I do? Not much, they say, just take your medication. But what I really want is that sunny vacation. People have all these opinions, but they have no idea what it's like to live in this fear. Will my body just give in to this constant torment? But I do live in hope, coping with not just one illness, but illnesses of assortment. Trying to claw back part of who I used to be before these diseases chose to live in me. The endless battle of pain and suffering, and behind my back, people are muttering. With their views and opinions, they think they know best, but they're not the ones whose body is a mess. Get some facts, maybe you'll realise this is a lot tougher than what you see with your eyes. My body is broken and there is no fix with the cluster of pills that I have to mix. Every day I wish for my body to be stronger, just not knowing if I can cope any longer. This life, this world can be nasty and cruel, but I'm just so happy it hasn't attacked you all. On a daily basis, people hating on each other. I find it sickening when I realise this is all just meaningless bickering. Is your life really that bad? You could ask yourself. Blessed with babies, children, marriage, partners. Forgive me if you're like me, a singleton stuck on the shelf. When you really know pain and suffering, your eyes will be open. When you really know, try and count your blessings before you start moping. For we all have our different levels of tolerance. But pointless arguments over social media, whilst the whole other world out there is suffering in silence. Then we have all these gangs and now our kids are killing kids. The blame game starts, but has anyone really stopped and thought about asking these kids for tips? Maybe they've been hurt, maybe they are pained. Have we neglected them too? Maybe we should be ashamed. Then we have the parents who can't park in their parent and child space that day. They've taken it as a personal attack. But have they stopped to think about the people in the disabled base with chronic pain, rivaling from their front to their back? You see, seeing the ones I love happy and healthy, for me, that's as good as being wealthy. For I wish this upon no one. I just want to be understood and not go out my front door hiding under my hood. I don't want to be interrogated about where I've been. What's my health status? I haven't been seen. Rude and intrusive, yet I always feel I have to justify with an answer. It's made me wanting to leave my home. A complete disaster. For these are not the caring people they want to seem. They just want to earn their title as the village gossip queen. But now I'm here living my mental battle too. I really don't know how I'm going to get through. The appointments seem endless with no explanations. I am then frowned upon for expressing my own frustrations. But what do they want from me? 28 years old? I've taken all the drugs that I've been told. Now I experience further problems. These drugs have developed resilience and distortion. But have my symptoms relieved me from all this abuse? No will be the answer. But until now, I've been kept like a muse. My story is long and hard to explain. I thought I could write something to express my pain. We live in the hand that we are dealt. To all those suffering, in my heart, you are felt. If I've just touched one of you today, my job's done. It's been long, but I hope my words have been strong.